has come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Two and out from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. So not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Herbert on first down. Headed out right. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. On third down, Herbert. He lets one fly deep downfield. Johnson finds the football, complete. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Eskridge to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. Along the right sideline. There's space. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins points on the scoreboard. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Having gained about a handful there. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That one's good to McConkey. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Another try following the sack. Gets it to him on the screen. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He finds Johnston. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun give to Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Buying some time left. Now he takes it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
It's Hampton on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Tua off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his rep.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready. 21 G's. Solo left Zion. Yeah.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down. Here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Trying again, following the sack. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Hey, 21 here. See the ball, see the ball.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Ready. 21G, 21G.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets everything he has under this throw. They connect on the deep shot. To the house, touchdown LA. The Chargers take a 13-point lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Dante Jackson takes it away.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second down.
Back to Hampton. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 3 on that game. And the Chargers will have a first.
3 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Running it with Hampton. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Chargers with a chance to add to their lead. All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, go Lion. 59. Ready?
To the air this time. Herbert has it in close. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
35. Dolphins 14.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Eskridge on the return. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
Solo left Zion.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Finds his back. Achane. Running down the left side. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
The Chargers first down.
Herbert from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Down. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Ifasu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. I don't know know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Go left side. Go get him.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The final throw before the break. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Ifeatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Dolphins are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that running. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running behind center with Harris. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They bring their tight end left. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That throw finds Johnston. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. That's caught for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Hampton now up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Play action now for Herbert. Rolling out to his left. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. It's an LA touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action as the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. On the move, headed right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Throwing again here on second. Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Tagovailoa on first down. Launches one deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Diamond. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers, who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Herbert now. Chased out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completions outside the pocket.
Herbert on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He's looking long, center of the field. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength.
He's got it again. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Trying to sneak at Herbert. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Eskridge on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. He's looking deep once again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. Well, it kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them now.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
A handoff for Harris, running right. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Harris on second down. He finds space into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Well, there's a case to be made, and a really strong one, that this running back deserves the next touch. I'll tell you this, Kate, the defense is going to be keyed up on him. Maybe a great time for a little play-action pass, too.
Working inside the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to it.
And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 35.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Return coming from the 6. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Tagovailoa on first down. He's going deep this time. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 42. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down, ball at the 36. Herbert now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
On the screen, this is Harris. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
On fourth down, here's Herbert. He fires one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on fourth down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were.
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
63. Dolphins 42.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Tua now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Finds his back, H.N. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Ball at the 33 for first down.
They're right here.
Here's Tua again. Try and push it deep downfield. It connects on the deep shot. This is all the way to the 13-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. He brings it in. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
63. Dolphins 49.
Sanders all set to send it away. Jackson now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's
Third and a lone yard coming up. They motion the tight end over. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
a gain of 16 yards. First down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down. They send a tight end in motion.
Line.
Harris gets it on the counter. He's got room to roam here. And he's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can